1985 came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions at the subatomic scale. On today, will be a year long remembered in the scientific world as Professor William Kaufman's published work on ubiquitary strings is released. Simply put, Kaufman predicts that travel to a parallel world may be possible using a method he's called string tunneling. But many in the scientific field, while agreeing with his findings, say that the power output that is needed is far beyond the capabilities of science.
Trial ended today with a narrow not guilty verdict. The families of the 11 MIT lab workers who were killed in the July 1999 explosion contend that Zhu was at fault and that his attempt to create the first matter-antimatter reaction was the cause.
You're in my light, pal.
Commander Slade?
Not bad. I guess my weight, too.
I'm Major Vernon, sir. We've got a diamond priority situation at one of our outposts, and I'm to bring you to the site.
I got time to finish my drink? Guess not.
Sorry, sir, but we're almost to the site, and I'm supposed to debrief you before we land.
Get on with it, then.
In your mission briefing, you'll see that yesterday at 16:30 GST, a top-secret military experiment was launched.
You got any coffee?
No, sir. Now, if you'll just follow along.
Damn. Okay, I'm all ears, Major. Go on.
Well, as you may know, scientists have talked about traveling to parallel worlds for the last couple of years, and yesterday, we did it.
Did what?
We sent a probe through the boundary separating us from the other dimensions.
Really? Where'd you wind up? Belgium?
For 71 minutes, we were receiving data back from the probe before an entity from that world damaged it, sending an energy backlash through to our world that's caused an atomic chain reaction we were unable to contain.
Looks like your precious lab blew up.
Not exactly. Pilot, give me a 30-degree roll to port. It caved in.
Let me get this straight. The probe you shot in the Twilight Zone screwed up and is sucking us in?
Yes. And the vortex is growing exponentially, Commander. We estimate 25 days before the Earth is no more than a cosmic memory.
So why am I here?
You're here to escort a group of 3 scientists into the same parallel world to repair and retrieve that probe.
I'm trained in combat and survival. I don't run an escort service.
Urgent. Soft gear maintenance op needed at Hall G13. Red Sector com briefing is a go at 1300 hours.
Look, all I'm saying, Anthony, is we weren't ready. I was as eager as you to test our theories, but that didn't give us license to...
Us? I'm not taking the fall for your flawed theories, Kaufman. My energy source didn't lose that probe, and when we find it, I'll...
Attention. Report all
Gentlemen,
packages.
this is Commander Cutter Slade. He's here to make sure you have no problems on your little trip.
No more than you've got, anyway.
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the Cristobal Project.
Lab techs,
It's a pleasure, Commander. I'm sorry
You
it
and me
has to-
both, Professor.
And Professor Anthony Xu, Professor Kaufman's...
Guiding light. Without me, he'd still be at the blueprint stage.
Where I fear we should have stayed.
We can save the speculation until after we've plugged that hole, gentlemen. Professor Kaufman, you're due at the pad first.
Oh, I'll be along momentarily, Major.
Urgent. Past 5 commanders. P1 reload.
So, what's the plan, Professor?
Quite simple, really. When we get to the other world, we locate the damaged probe and repair the systems using these backup cards. Of course, the damage could be anything from the power output to the...
It's not the power output, it's the string tunneling device.
We'll find that out soon enough, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the pad. Why did they choose you, Commander?
Guess I drew the short straw.
Nice to know we have something in common. See you on the other side, gentlemen.
One step away from proving my energy source can work, and now this. I can't believe my luck.
Don't worry, Professor. Stick close to me and we'll get through this.
Listen, G.I. Joe. I'm only gonna tell you this once. I don't take orders from anyone.
Is that so?
I have a strong feeling you're going to be trouble.
Mm-hmm. The feeling's mutual, Professor. Suit's a bit on the tight side.
Sorry. We've already sent a shipment of new technology weaponry to the other world. The instructions were in your brief.
Thanks. By the way, you said 3 scientists. So far, I've only seen double.
Wolf?
Oh, God.
What's she doing here?
You two know each other?
Not really. I know her lawyers pretty well, though.
Look, about that,
Is there a problem?
I don't really know. Is there, Wolf? I wouldn't want the Senator upset again.
My mother has nothing to do with this. I'm here on my own credentials.
Ms. Wolf is our exobiologist, Commander. If your mission runs longer than expected, she'll be helping you figure out which bugs to eat and what plants to
Commander
avoid.
Slade, T-minus 10 minutes to launch.
She'll also be attempting
Please report to
communication with the
launch
sentient beings we saw on the probe feed.
Communication? Her? How ironic.
You don't understand, Commander. What happened wasn't...
This happy reunion will have to wait, you two. Commander, we need you on the pad now. Ms. Wolf? What was all that about?
Guess you guys didn't have time for background checks. Level with me, Vernon. Is this thing really gonna get us there alive?
Would you rather stay here?
You've got a point there. Just try not to break anything else before I get back, will you?
We'll try, Commander. Good luck.
Ulukai? Ulukai! Zonanikar! Sanguarta!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is splitting.
Ulukai, are you unhurt?
I think so, Doc, except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that, some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is Egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
I am Zokrin, leader of the Dolotai Guardians. What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now? Now we will help you retrieve your 5 Mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Hundreds of moons ago, the Prophet Khazar spoke of a higher being, the Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyram. To do this, you will need the 5 Mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokgrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once, we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these Mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as one many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe. My equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads. And I have 1 backpack with my HK-P-12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai. But if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This Gamsav is believed to save a Talon's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the Gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the Gamsav, but you cannot move while the light is growing.
Skip it, Chief. This is too much. Look, I think I need to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Dao camp, so you may leave.
Lexicon accessed. Medical supplies located. Organic energy detected.
Come here a second, would you?
Are you Jan?
Yes, Ulukai. I'm glad that you are feeling better.
Thanks. Your father said you could help me get the kinks out.
The what?
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are 4 tests we do here to train other Guardians. I can guide you through them if you would like.
I would.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Notepad accessed.
What is this sneaking test?
This is our most difficult test. Since my father orders that we follow the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we find that we are forced to try and sneak into places without the soldiers seeing us.
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek. Saves on ammo.
If you say, Ulukai, me, I want to fight. But my father forbids it. And so now we train how to retrieve objects without being spotted. Follow me and I will tell you the rules.
Can I see you for a second?
How does this work?
Ulukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square. Once I say 1, 2, 3, you must begin to try and get the fruit I lay on the ground.
Sounds easy enough.
It will not be, Ulukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I see you, I will tell you, and you will have to come to me to restart the test.
Let's go then.
Enter your square and we will begin. Wait for my count, please.
Notepad accessed.
One, 2, 3. You did it! I could not see you!
What about this targeting test?
We have some pots set up to test the shooting skills of the new Guardians. Even though my father unwisely follows the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we still need to learn how to aim our defensive weapons. I shall show this to you.
Metal detected. HKP-12 ammo located.
That was cold. Come here a second, would you?
What's the deal here?
Here you must break these pots. You may find items inside. Try and break them all.
Notepad accessed.
You shoot well! You shoot well!
Metal detected.
What about this targeting test?
You have finished that test, Ulukai. There is no need to repeat it.
Say, can you tell me a bit more about your father?
He is a great leader, and if things were different in Adelpha, he would be the leader of all the Dolotai Guardians. As it is this moon, we must hide or face the reverting flames of Feyran.
He gets people to join him by burning them?
Yes, Ulukai.
Strange recruitment plan. How's your father fighting back?
We never fight, although most of us would like to. I am beginning to think that my father's essence is going weak. I want to no longer listen to his teachings of Khazar and of peace. I want more than anything to revert Feyran myself for what he has done.
Whoa, simmer down there, Jan. I'm sure your father knows what he's doing.
We shall see soon enough.
Pardon me, buddy.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's tests, Urukai?
No, not yet.
I believe you will find his help most rewarding, Urukai. Return to me once you have completed them, please.
HKP-12 ammo located.
Pardon me, buddy.
Let's try this jumping test.
Follow me, Ulukai. I will take you to the place where we test the skills of jumping.
Metal detected.
What now?
Across the water, you can see the steps that lead to the top of the rocks. Jump across there and claim your reward. Only those of strong essence can make this jump.
Notepad accessed. Table of lexicon.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
Be careful coming down, Ulukai!
So, did I pass?
Yes, Ulukai. I have no doubts that you could pass our tests. It was my honor to help you get out of your kink. I hope now that we will be able to learn more useful battle strategies from you.
Your father wouldn't be too happy about that.
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks of the old moons of the Guardians and the honor their name once held. Never does he see that few are being left alive which believe the way he...
Don't worry.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. You will need this.
Hey, that's an EVD. Where did you find this?
This and many sacred objects are all around Adelpha now, Ulukai. When they were found, many believe them objects of the Yods.
HKP-12 ammo located.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's tests, Ulukai?
Sure did. He says I passed with flying colors. Now I should get going.
As you wish, Ulukai. But before you leave, I will remind you of our deal. You find the 5 Mons, and we will attempt to find that what you seek.
That'll have to do for now. But just know, the second I find that probe, I'm completing the mission first. Understood?
It shall be as you say, Ulukai. Now the path to your first Mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka in our camp. Once you arrive there, you will need to find Shamaz Zeb. He may be in the village to the far west of the Daoka where you appear.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well, you will need to find the Shamaz. They are the only ones who can help you find the Mons.
So the only people I should find are them?
Others will try to help, Ulukai. A good talent to find is also a recreator. I think they have discovered secrets about your sacred objects.
The recreators?
Yes. They and all others will help you. I only hope you will find the help of the leaders as well.
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran and Croax. I have been in contact with many of them, but all are unwilling to stop their work for Feyran.
They like working for him?
No, Ulukai. They simply fear his anger, or they are too dumb to understand why we want to do this.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that if I have the time.
I know you can win them over. You have the mark of the Ulukai on you, and all will know your words carry great weight.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys mistook me for a New York subway car.
Be warned, Ulukai. Many soldiers have been seen now that you are known to be alive. You will want to stay away from the Temple Fey in the center of Shamazar. There are many soldiers there. Stay to the south end of Shamazar.
Thanks for the advice.
Know this. All Guardians will be watching you. You will find our help when you are fulfilling the prophecy of the Ulukai, and you will know our anger if you do not. All Talon will know your actions and treat you in the manner you treat them.
You just remember that I need to find the others and that probe, and we'll get along famously.
Then I will activate the Daoka for you. May the Yods be silent, Ulukai.
Notepad accessed. Unstable organic energy detected. energy detected. UBIK-0A located.
Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Ulukai.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shemaz Zeb and begin searching the regions for the Mons. Please know that all the soldiers of every region are on the hunt for you. I would suggest that you stay here in Shamazar until you feel you are ready to travel into the other regions. But know that you can enter any of them whenever you feel the need.
Thanks for the tip.
It is my honor to help you, Ulukai. But another word of warning. Some Daokas lead directly into soldier camps. You would be wise to enter only those Daoka that you know lead to a someplace less dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind.
Then I will not keep you any longer, Ulukai. Shemaz Zeb waits you in the village to the west. If you would like, I would like to take you to the village.
You can take me there, huh?
Yes, if you would like.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I will show you what I can along the way. Please follow me, Ulukai.
Foreign vegetation detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Kroax are around there. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Sounds like good advice.
The Temple Fae is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now. We are here, Ulukai. The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shemaz Zeb will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait, I did want to give you a small piece of advice before I go.
Shoot.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them. I know it could make the soldiers weaker over time.
I'll try. Thanks.
May the Yads Be silent, Uzukai.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Come here a second, would you?
How's it going?
At long last, the Ulakai has arrived. My father would be proud to know that I am meeting you.
He would?
Yes, Ulakai. He was a recreator like I am. My name is Clath. I am eager to be helping you.
What other help can you give me?
You know that many regions here supply different items for Pharaon.
I'm finding that out, yes.
Well, besides helping you with making weapon fuel, we recreators have an idea.
What's that?
You can affect the soldiers that block your paths to the Mons by finding a way to get each leader of the regions to agree to stop producing their supplies to the soldiers.
Yeah? Thanks.
Mar in the village here, for example. All Talon are afraid of him because one bad word from him and any Talon will disappear forever. But Mar is stupid and does not understand the harm he causes.
What can I do?
If he were to agree with stopping risk production, all Talon would do so gladly. But you will have to convince all here and Mar that you are indeed the Ulakai that we all hoped would come.
Can you explain what a recreator is exactly?
We are but a few Eloi Talon who can recreate simple objects after we have examined them with our essence. We have been working for Pharaon for thousands of moons, though, creating weapons for his soldiers.
Against your wishes, I hope.
That is true, Ulakai. And to show this, I would like to offer to help you on behalf of all recreators. You need only show us any of your sacred objects which fuel your weapons, and we will attempt to make them for you.
How do you know about those?
All Talon have them, Ulakai. We have studied them and found that we would be able to recreate some of these objects with material from Adelpha. If you want any more history about us recreators, see Hoon in Okriana.
Can you make me any weapons?
Sorry, Ulukai. The weapons we know how to make are made to be fueled by a Fey Talon's essence, like the soldiers. From what I hear, you do not have this essence, and these weapons cannot be used by you. I wish I could do this for you, you must know.
Lexicon accessed.
What do you need to make weapon fuel for me?
You need only bring a sample of the weapon fuel you need made, and I and the other recreators will know what you need made. At that time, we can tell you what material from Adelpha we will need to create your fuel.
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes. Bring me these objects for one container of these fuels.
Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Are you finished yet?
No, please give me more time.
Key detected. Metal detected.
Hi there.
Oh, the Yons have returned you from your sleep. I am pleased.
Thanks. Now, about that Mon.
I have waited for this moon since I was a small Talon to finally meet the Ulukai.
Great. The Mon?
Oh, yes, yes. The Mon. I am afraid I have a confession to make.
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. I do not know where the Mon is. Please forgive me. But the Shamas before me would reverted before telling the secret of the Mon.
That's okay. It's what I expected with the kind of day I'm having.
Wait, a Dalan named Narn has searched for the Mon for the past few moons. His friend was killed by Croax. Since he believes the stories about the Mon being a powerful weapon of the Yods, he is trying to claim it for himself.
Has he made any progress?
Again, I fail you in not knowing, Ulukai. I have not seen him since last moon, but I need to find him and calm the fire that burns in his essence before he reverts Croax.
Sounds like Croax is in need of a little reverting.
No, Ulukai. The essence suffers when Talan reverts Talan.
Notepad accessed. Key detected. Unstable organic energy detected.
Hello there.
Greetings, Ululu. How are you this moon?
That's Ulukai, isn't it?
That is what I said, no?
Okay.
Mar knows what he says. Mar is leader of all Shamatzar.
Lexicon accessed.
What can you tell me about the risks around here?
All the risk goes to the soldiers. We keep a little for ourselves. But friend Croax says too much risk makes workers slow.
Guess that doesn't apply to soldiers, huh?
What?
Forget it.
If soldiers not get risk every moon from us, friend Croax would be very mad, and soldiers would become weaker. I cannot let that happen. We need soldiers to protect us.
From what?
From something I do not know.
Lexicon accessed.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about the soldiers?
They guard us from something.
What?
I do not know. But whatever it is, they need a lot of risk to do it. Times that they do not get risk, they become very weak.
Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your risk production?
What you asked for would make Frank Croax very upset. I do not think that is a smart thing for Mar to do.
Why don't you ask the other Talon?
I think for everyone to agree, Mar would have to know that all Talon like very much you, Ululu. And I also think that there must not be many soldiers left in Shamatzar to be upset with Mar.
Do you think it's okay now to ask them?
I do, but many speak of their wish to see the Essence Stone back in its place again.
Notepad accessed.
Who do I ask about this Essence Stone?
Speak with Zeo about that.
Notepad accessed.
Do you know about the Essence Stone?
Yes, Ulukai. The first Talan standing place. I wish it was back, so I could have used it when I was converted.
We're trying to find Zio.
He is at the Well of Essence. Look to the far northeast of the Temple Fae.
Yo, Shorty.
Are you finished yet?
I am. May these help you in your quest, Urukai.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. HKP-12 ammo located.
Come here a second, would you?
Greetings.
Hello, Lukai. I am Zio, caretaker of the Well of Essence.
What is the Well of Essence?
The well? It is where all Talan come to be converted into a full Talan.
Converted?
Yes. From the well comes a vast amount of raw essence energy. When a Talan who has not yet been converted stands near the Well of Essence, this energy flows through them and activates their true Talan essence inside.
It's not dangerous, is it?
No, no, Lukai. All Talan do this when they reach the proper age. It is only then that a child becomes an adult and can join the rest of us to work for the Yods. No one knows which essence a Talan will become until after the conversion ceremony is complete.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Lift those rocks, hurry!
Pardon me, buddy.
How you doing?
I am very busy, Ulukai. I must clear this accident we had trying to repair the temple car.
So, what happened?
We are very scared to be here. We hear always the gorgor in the waters behind the temple car, and it makes us afraid. The soldiers want us to finish soon and return to our field to work. We almost finished, but the rocks fell and blocked the path. We are trying to clean it before soldiers see it.
What can I do to help?
Do not trouble yourself, Urukai. You have more important things to do besides help us. But if I had a wish, it would be for a large piece of dynamite to blow that accident to the yachts.
Notepad accessed.
What is this about a Gorgor?
It is a huge and deadly beast that lies sleeping in the waters behind the temple car. Any who ever dare wake it by entering the water are said to never leave the water again. It moves ever so often in the water and makes a terrible noise.
Sounds spooky.
It is, Urukai. I wish someone would just kill it, but I do not think anyone can do. It only comes out once in a great moon to take away Talan in their sleep. I hate being this close to it.
Lexicon accessed.
Why don't you get your men out of there?
Why, Urukai? We have much work to do.
I'm gonna see if I can speed it up for you. I'm gonna try and clear that accident.
If anyone can do it quickly, it is you, Urukai.
Key detected.
Where can I get some dynamite?
I have heard the discounters on the west side of the Temple Fae talk about seeing dynamite in the waters around the Temple Fae.
Notepad accessed.
Leave this area! Urukai wants to do something!
Unstable organic energy detected.
I cleared that accident for you.
Yes, you have, Urukai. Maybe our boss will have something to thank you with.
That was some explosion, wasn't it?
Yes, Urukai. We are going to return to our field now before the soldiers come. Thank you so much.
It was fun.
Take this, please. We shall tell others of your deed here this moon.
Stable organic energy detected.
Pardon me, buddy.
Hi there.
My tired eyes look upon the Ulukai, no?
So I've been told.
My essence sings inside, but I fear I must rest now.
Rest? Can you give me some info first?
I would be most happy to, Ulukai, but I have healed many this moon, and I can do little to stay awake.
Can I get you anything?
If you were to find a Magua, I might be able to regain some of my essence. Look to the farmers in the rice fields. They might tell you more.
Notepad accessed.
Could you heal me?
Would that I could, Ulukai. But my lack of essence makes it not possible.
What is Magua?
They are all but completely gone now. Any Talon who eats one is able to find more essence in his body. Now, I must rest.
Lexicon accessed. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Do you know something about Magua?
I know that it returns your essence if you eat it, Ulukai. But maybe some other Talon can tell you where to find some. Logar, maybe.
Notepad accessed.
Where can I find Logar?
Ulukai, I think I saw him southeast of this place, but he has moved from my sight.
Warning. High-level energy source detected. Foreign material detected. Foreign material detected.
Oh.
Metal detected. energy source detected. Stable organic energy detected. Foreign vegetation detected. HKP-12 ammo located. Key detected. Foreign material detected.
Oh. Oh.
Foreign material detected. HKP-12 ammo located. Metal detected. Metal detected. Foreign vegetation detected. Foreign vegetation detected. Metal detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Metal detected. Stable organic energy detected. Unstable organic energy detected. F-link located.
Pardon me, buddy.
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes. Bring me these objects for one container of these fuels.
Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your wrist production?
No, I do not think other Talon will follow their great leader Mar on this.
Why?
They all speak quietly of wanting to see the Essence Stone returned. I have never seen stone either. Mar wants to see pretty stone.
Notepad accessed.
Who do I ask about this Essence Stone?
Speak with Zeo about that.
Notepad accessed. Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Son of a...
Using ASH-1 ammo located. Stable organic energy detected. Stable organic energy detected. HKP-12 ammo located. Using ASH-1 ammo located. detected. Key detected. Foreign vegetation detected. Using ASH-1 ammo located. Stable organic energy detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
What is Magua?
I am tired, Urukai. Ask someone else.
Can I see you for a second?
What is the history of this well of essence?
The Well of Essence has been used by all Talon for countless thousands of moons. The first ever Talon to receive his essence here we call the First Talon. He came to the well, curious as to what was inside it. When he stood close, the essence energy that comes from inside washed over him, converting him into a Ka Talon.
How did he know?
Soon after this, he was able to use his new essence to heal another Talon. Later, all Talon began to go to the well. They discovered that Talon who were under a certain age could not get their essence yet. So now we hold a conversion ceremony with Talon children, only when they are ready.
I had a conversion ceremony like that too, only it was in the back seat of a Ford Mustang.
All Talon used to look forward to standing on the very stone that the first Talon stood upon to receive his essence. But that stone, the Essence Stone, has been taken by Croax.
Lexicon accessed.
Why did Croax take the Essence Stone?
Croax is a power-hungry Talon. He thinks that by possessing the Essence Stone and praying with it at the Temple Fae, he can convince the Yod Fae to deliver him more soldiers during the conversion ceremony.
Has it worked?
I do not think so. He keeps it hidden outside the Temple Fae someplace. If anyone were able to return the stone to me, the soldiers would be quite upset.
Upset?
Yes. They all consider it to be their own personal stone to the Yods. Were it to disappear, the soldiers would lose much heart. Also, the workers of Shamazar would be extremely happy. Anything to return all lives to normal would be a welcome change.
Dropping any hints, are we, Zio?
Oh no, Ulukai. I am thinking out loud.
Notepad accessed.
I found this stone. Is this what you were talking about?
Yods, no, Ulukai. Why would you ever think such a stone to be our precious Essence Stone?
Well, for starters, there were soldiers guarding it up in the town next to the Temple Fae.
There were? I wonder if... Oh, yes! I can see now. The stories must be true.
That's great. What are you talking about?
The caretaker of the Well of Essence that witnessed Croax taking the Essence Stone was not thought to have been very upset. There are stories around that he had known Croax was coming and he had made a copy of the stone. He then hid the original someplace dangerous where no Talon would dare look.
So you can tell this was a fake without even touching it, but Croax steals it and still thinks it's the real Essence Stone?
Soldiers do not have the best eyesight, Urukai. You can get close to them sometimes without them even seeing you. Plus, all they know is how to fight.
So where is this real one?
I am not certain, but I believe that the caretaker spent most of his free time catching Sankar in the waters. He could have placed it in the waters around Shamazar somewhere.
There's quite a bit of water here. Can you be more specific?
From what I know, he never liked the Sankar near the Temple Fae waters. He did not like their taste.
Lexicon accessed.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about Magua, would you?
I do indeed, Ulukai. There is a Riss worker named Logar, who I believe is working just south of the Temple Fae this moon. Seek for him. He sells Magua sometimes, but be careful. He is not a trustworthy Talon.
Notepad accessed. Foreign material detected. Foreign material detected. Foreign vegetation detected. Foreign material detected. Foreign vegetation detected. Explosive detected.
Come here a second, would you?
I found this stone. Is this what you were talking about?
You are most wise and brave, Ulukai. You have returned to the well what was stolen so long ago.
It was nothing. Okay, I got wet, but it was nothing.
May I have it, please?
Sure, takes a load off my back anyhow.
I shall hide this now, but rest soundly knowing that I will tell all that you have done a great deed this moon. I wish I could see the soldiers' faces now. Note that they will be more frightened of you now, Ulukai.
So I'm curious about something.
Yes, Ulukai?
That stone looks exactly like the stone I found in the tower. How the heck can you tell them apart?
Ulukai must be making a joke. It is so obvious.
No, I'm not kidding. How did you know?
You are very funny, Ulukai.
Zio, how did you know?
You can stop now. Even a small Talon child would not have problems telling, unless, of course, he was to become a Fey Talon. Stop, please.
detected.
Where can I find Logar?
I believe him to be northwest of here. I do not see him from here.
Come here a second, would you?
Where can I find Logar?
Go northwest from me, Ulukai. He is there, I think, but I cannot see him now.
Where can I find Logar?
I saw him northwest of here a short time ago. Walk many steps in that direction.
Where can I find Logar?
Saw him to the east of here, Ulukai. If you go some distance, you may find him.
Foreign vegetation detected. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Where can I find Logar?
He was southeast of here a short time ago, Ulukai. I do not see him now.
Come here a second, would you?
Where can I find Logar?
He was southeast of here a short time ago, Ulukai. I do not see him now.
Are you Logar?
Ah, Lukai! What brings you to this moon?
I need to get some magua.
I see the other Talon I sell to talk more than they should. Very well. I do have a magua I can sell.
What's the damage?
For you this moon, I do this favor. But tell no one I have given this for such a low Zorkin rate.
Sure, I can do that.
Then you have my last magua. I know that I can trust you to remain quiet about this. Magua are only to be owned by soldiers, and I could get into trouble if they knew I had some.
About that magua.
Have you found one?
Yep, sure do.
Great. May I have it now?
Of course.
Thank you.
Tastes good, does it?
No, it is a little flat. Now, what questions do you have, Urukai?
Could you heal me now?
Yes, of course.
What can you tell me about that barrier?
Only that Fei Ran created it, and it has kept out all who have tried to enter.
What is beyond it?
A breeding and training camp for Ventilopes. Croax's Ventilope trainers live there as well.
Any way to get around it?
Not that I know of yet, Urukai. The Ventilope are a terror in the sky for all who oppose the will of Fei Ran.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Are you finished yet?
I am. May these help you in your quest, Ulukai.
Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your wrist production? Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your wrist production?
About how much this will upset friend Croax? Friend Croax was nice to me. Stop soldiers from hurting Mar.
Mar, listen. All the Talan who work here are afraid of you.
Afraid? They are not afraid.
Yes, they are. They are afraid that you will tell your friend Croax that they are working slow.
Yes, friend Croax like it when I do that.
Do you know what happens to those Talan who Croax takes away?
They are given another work.
No, they are reverted.
How do you know?
Let's just say it's an easy bet.
You say that friend Croax is not friend?
Bingo, Zippy. Now, would you like to hurt Croax?
Croax not friend of Mar? Mar would like to hurt Croax, yes?
Then you talk to the others here and get wrist production to stop.
Mar, call them right now.
So, how'd it go?
Mar talked to all Talon. Mar says we help friend Ulufro. Other Talon agree.
Thanks, Mar. You really will be helping me out by doing this.
Soldiers will be getting weaker, yes?
That's the plan, big guy. That's the plan.
Then I am happy. Ulugai is the best friend of Mar now.
Well, that's an added bonus, I guess.
Stable organic energy detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Detected.
To me, Ulukai.
Hello.
Good moon to you, Ulukai. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, I'm new in town. Got a place a man can tie up his horse? Maybe throw down a tall one, see some sights?